and we were doing a gig at this club called Anderson Fair in Houston, and got there really early to do a sound check, and then we went out walking to try and find a bite to eat. This guy comes up to us and says, "Hey, I'm the can man, I need to talk to you guys for a second." I remember me and Tom looking at each other like, yeah, well, we got time. So the can man started talking, and my recollection of him was he was one of the most radiant people that I ever met. It's just like, it's hard to describe, but he looked like a street guy, but there was just so much in him that we just felt compelled to just stand there and talk with him. So me and Tom stood and talked with the can man for about 15 or 20 minutes, and I remember us laughing and telling little bits and pieces of our lives, little stories, and finally the can man, I remember the can man looking down at his watch and saying, "I gotta go, man, you guys kept us here way too long." So then he said, and plus I left my Cadillac running on the other side of the street. So now we're really confused, because he looked like a street guy. And so we just stood still and watched the can man cross the street, and started pushing a shopping cart full of aluminum cans. And he waved over to us. I remember that, and said, "See, my Cadillac, my Cadillac." But we were just so taken with that guy. I remember, Tom, that just kept talking about it. And you were talking about the Siddha Yoga things that you were reading about, seeing God and people that you meet. And
we sat up late talking that night.
Yeah.
At a hotel that's no longer there,
Really?
Yeah, it was a hurricane.
No kidding.
Yeah, flooded it and they tore it down.
Wow.
That was our first long talk.
Was it?
I think so.
That's when I fell in love with you, man.
I hear it. It was that night.
Yeah. Right. Oh, look at the time. Well, let me wrap this story up then. Well, a couple days later, we ended up at our friend's kitchen table in Austin, Texas. Our friends Linda and Jerry.
She called me today.
Did she? Well, what do you know?
We're going to take a short break.
We're still talking about the can man, and I remember it being about midnight, and we'd done this gig at this old stone building somewhere in Austin. And
the old school.
The old school. The stone school, the old school. The old school. And so we started talking about the can man again, and started figuring out, just by osmosis, that we were going to start writing a song. 3:30 in the morning, we ended up finishing the song. I remember both of us had tears in our eyes. So this was a song we ended up with. It's called "See Myself in You."
If I met you on the corner, would I know you as you are? Would I take you for a stranger and brush past you in the door? If you call me, would I hear you? Would I walk away too soon? If I lingered for a moment, would I see myself in you?
like my lover, would I see myself in you? If you held me like my mother, would I see myself in you?